Definitely more times than not think about other dick while fucking. Oh, it's awful. 24/7 I think about while fucking other niggas. It's just good. My ex was supposed to be 24/7's rebound. From the beginning, it took us a while to get into flow with each other. And I was just like, damn, 24/7. So I definitely thought about how we used to fuck and like implemented some things. Like the way he would fuck my asshole like a pussy hole. Like I've never had anal sex like that. That anal sex is the type of anal sex I want again. And I don't know if it's just the dick is the perfect size or he's spit it up right. I don't know. I've never had another anal orgasm like I have with him. So anytime I'm like, okay, you could put it back there, I'm thinking, please make it feel like the way this nigga fucked my asshole, and it don't ever feel the same. So I compare anal sex a lot. I be like, fuck me like that nigga fuck me. And they don't. Is that bad? I don't know how the fuck he did it. I felt like I gushed out my ass and nothing was on the sheets, bruh. It was the most amazing orgasm. Like it felt like I was squirting out my booty hole with no juice. Shit was amazing. Bruh, so just know if you done had anal sex with me, I was thinking about
Can
it.
I just stay there?
All right. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. I don't have a official title for this lesson yet, but you know, you based off of this video, you can get a clue about what I'm gonna go into. All right. You know, I want to talk about these nasty, shallow, dark, demented women that are out here, you know, and how, you know, you really got to be careful with a lot of these women, you know. And when I say be careful, I mean, you know, be careful with your energy and your mindset towards them, right? Because what you just heard was this demon, right? You know, basically talk about how sexually liberated she is. You see, you know, she's sitting here yapping and just going on and on and on, and she ain't got no shame. You know what I'm saying? No shame whatsoever. You know, hey, if you done, you know, this type of shit as a female, I mean, hey, you know, you're going off, but you know what I'm saying? That's more so your business. You know, some shit needs to just be kept private, okay? And everybody don't need to know what you got going on in your sex life like that, you know. But she just going on and on and on, no filter on her mouth, and she just saying the most what could I say, it's just a whole bunch of goddamn abominable shit coming out of her mouth, man. Okay, but let me tell you something, man. The average woman out here is pretty much in the same vibration as this woman right here. Trust me, man. All right. I have a lot of experience dealing with women. Okay. Lots of experiences dealing with women. All right. And, you know, women, the average woman out here is running it up. Okay. I done fucked around with women that, you know, they got with me. And then as soon as they left my house, they went to the next nigga house and let him pipe her down. You know what I mean? I done seen all types of shit, okay, and all types of dirt that these women are involved in, man. All right, and you got a lot of dudes out here who are putting wedding rings on these women's finger, thinking that that's gonna solve the issue. You know what I mean? You niggas is trying to turn a hoe into a housewife, you know. And a lot of niggas think that if they put that wedding ring on a finger like this bitch, you know, she gonna humble down and she gonna become submissive and she gonna tap into her feminine energy, you know. No, let me tell you something. A woman like this is beyond redeem. Okay? She's beyond return. All right? There's nothing you can do with a woman like this. All right? But really judge her by the law of the Lord. And the law of the Lord puts women like this to death. Okay? That's the only way, all right, that this type of madness can be absolved. All right, this demon, because this is a demon that's lurking in these women. It's a sexual, wild, perverse demon, man. Right? Let me get something real quick. All right, because I'm real into movies. All right, and brothers should check this movie out right here. Okay, it's called Black Snake Moan. Samuel Jackson is in it. It's a good movie. I'm pretty sure some brothers have seen it. For those who haven't seen it, you should watch it, because this movie perfectly illustrates the demon that the average woman has inside of them, man. All right, let me read the description of this movie. It says, after her lover leaves to serve in the military, Ray gives in to her raging libido and leaps into a life of wild abandon. Lazarus, a troubled bluesman, finds Ray beaten and left for dead. He takes her in and holds her captive in an attempt to help her find a cure for her affliction. Okay? Basically, this movie is about a woman that got a crazy sex demon on her. She has a crazy sex demon on her, to where no matter what man she comes in contact with, no matter what he looks like, she gonna get a kitty cat up, right? So she's just a raging a harlot, just having sex with anybody, just throwing it up there to anybody. Okay, so it's a good movie to see the demon that these women are working with in this time period, man. Okay, all right, these women have been sexually destroyed. A woman wasn't supposed to get, women aren't supposed to be this far gone sexually, and this is due to the fact that these women are out here with all of these different sexual partners, okay, because they think they could run around the city and operate like men. All right, they think they could operate like men. You see, men, we're designed to spread our seed, and we can have sex, with multiple women, not no threesome shit, but we can divide our sexual energy between multiple partners, and it doesn't affect us at all, right? Because that's how we were designed. That's how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai designed men. Okay, but women, they're designed to be only with one man. Now, when a woman crosses that line, okay, and she commits adultery for the first time, okay, adultery comes with a demon. All right, adultery comes with a demon, and that demon is a hypersexual demon. So all of these women that's out here hypersexual like this, they're all adulteresses. Okay, they're all adulteresses. All right, they hopping from this dude to that dude, this dude to that dude, this dude to that dude, and they got all these sexual experiences and all these stories. Okay, and they think this type of shit is attractive when they tell basically when they tell on themselves like this. They think this type of shit is attractive, and they deserve a trophy for being the biggest whore in the city. Okay, but really this is a shame. All right, this is a damn shame. And this world should go back to shaming a harlot, shaming a whore. Okay, all right, this world should go back to that, because when our nation was established, right, women that were this sexually perverse like this, just all out freaked out like this, like how this woman is, back in the ancient world, thousands of years ago, a woman like this wouldn't be alive. Okay? The men, the women, and the children would stone her to death, okay, to rid the city of this evil, okay? Because this is a demon that's inside of this bitch, all right? That fucking evil dead demon, that fucking, you know, the exorcist demon. You know what I mean? That's what I see, all right? I see the exorcist demon in bitches like this, man, okay? And in this time period, man, you really gotta refrain yourself, man, from thinking with your penis, man, when it comes down to these women. Okay, when you meet these women, you deal with these women, man, do a proper vetting. Okay, vet them. All right. Don't just, oh man, she bad, man. Oh, she giving me some box. She giving me some play. You know what I mean? And then you become a servant for her. Okay. Because you got niggas like that meet bitches like this, and then he just completely, you know, lose all sight of the mission and just completely give himself over to a bitch like this. And the scriptures say that. Don't give yourself over to a light woman, right? An irresponsible woman, you know what I mean? A woman that has no care for her body, okay? You got to vet these women, man. You got to ask them particular questions. Okay, ask them about, you know, how she feels about this, how she feels about that. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, what I learned about women. Okay, here's what I personally learned about women. When you ask women particular questions, right, and you ask the right questions, you press those right buttons, okay, women tend to over-explain and tell you more than what you accounted for. So you talk to these women, you vet them, and you just ask them the right questions, she will over-explain and tell you everything about her. All you got to do is just listen. All right? Now, hey, a lot of these women, you know, they're like this. See, this woman right here, she's like a soft-core prostitute. She's probably just not, well, she might be, you know what I mean? Because now it's all types of bitches online selling pussy. So she might be doing that, you know what I mean? How sexually destroyed she is. But, you know, what was I going to say? Women like this, damn, I forgot what I was going to say, Salakia. But yeah, man, you know, just be careful, you know, when dealing with these women, man, because a woman like this will ruin your whole goddamn existence, man. You know what I mean? She'll ruin your whole life, okay? If you allow her to. Because, you know what I mean, this is the type of woman, you know, she's manipulative. She's going to play games. You know what I mean? She's going to leverage her body because that's all she has to offer. So she's going to leverage that against you. Okay? And you're going to be, you'll be in this goddamn rat race, you know, trying to chase her validation, and you ain't never going to get it. Trying to lock her down, trying to turn her into a good woman that you envision in your mind, and you ain't never gonna have that with her. You're gonna always find this bitch committing adultery. You're gonna always find this bitch flirting with the nigga at the bar. That's just the type of woman she is. You know, I was just talking to my little cousin last night, and you know, he was telling me how, you know, he was dealing with this chick, right? And you know, he wanted to believe the fantasy that, you know, she was his girlfriend and, you know, he had a good thing going with her. He wanted to believe that fantasy, but she was a stripper. She was, you know what I mean, pretty much selling what they call content online. And you know what that is? That's sexual images of herself. She was selling that online. She had 2 baby daddies, right? And her sexual history is out of this world. Right. So, but he was trying to make a good woman out of her. And then he finds out that she was fucking around. And, you know, I was telling him last night, I was like, well, bro, what did you expect? You know what I mean? That's what you got to expect. You should have known that before you even got involved with her, man. So you got to smarten up with these women, man. You got to know what type of woman you dealing with, man. Don't let them fool you with their little innocence and their little soft voice and, you know, them trying to, you know, play to your fantasies. Don't let that shit fool you, man, and let you forget who they truly are behind the scenes, man. Okay? And my cousin, he made that mistake on trying to see the good in a goddamn $2 whore. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get some scriptures. All right, proving my point. Let's get, this is Proverbs 30:20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Okay? And that's talking about how basically these women, they don't take no accountability. You know what I mean? This woman that's talking this shit and talking like this, like I said, she should be ashamed for even exposing herself like that. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know what I mean? I would never get on no podcast and just start exposing my dark secrets like that, man. You know what I mean? And then have no shame about it, laughing. You know what I mean? She's sitting here on the chair, you know what I mean, just yapping it up. You know what I mean? Yapping it up. And she's so caught with that demon of, just letting the world know that she's sexually liberated. She's so caught up in that, and she's so caught up in the moment that she can't even see that she's being made a fool of. The other woman that's doing the interview on her is really like looking at her like, bitch, you stupid. But she can't even see it because she's so caught up in just trying to prove to the world that she's the biggest hoe of the city. Okay? So this is the way of an adulterous woman, man. Okay? She don't take accountability. She don't examine herself. All right? Okay? And you got plenty of videos out there where, it's bitches like this that, they might have a boyfriend, and the boyfriend, he come home and catch her in bed with another nigga. All right? And the boyfriend, he going off on her. He pissed off, rightfully so. And she just sitting there with a blank face. And then she'll fuck around and flip the script on him and, make it seem like he's the one, that's causing a problem when she was the one that was caught committing adultery. You see? So, the majority of these women, man, they ain't got no accountability, man. All right. And when I be moving through my day-to-day life, I just see a whole bunch of clown ass niggas that's just head over heels for these fucking women, man. And I'm not going to lie, it pisses me off. Okay? It really pisses me off because it's like, man, you niggas still ain't learned. Okay? You still ain't learned. You still trying to find this goddamn Cleopatra, Cinderella bitch. You trying to turn a goddamn 1996 Lil' Kim whore into a Cinderella Disney Channel bitch. All right? So, a lot of these niggas that be getting bamboozled by these bitches, okay? A lot of these niggas deserve it, man. Because it's like, you the one falling for the gag. All right? You the one that fell for the gag, man. I mean, you men got to do a better job of discerning a woman's spirit, man. Okay? These women ain't uptight, man. You know what I mean? These women ain't righteous. Okay? And just because she give you some pussy and she buy you some fucking, she buy you a cheeseburger every once in a while, that don't mean that she's a good woman. Okay? That don't mean that she's a good woman. Most women out here, I'm telling you, are in the vibration of this woman right here. Okay? They're all giving it up just like this, man. All right? They will fuck a random stranger and wake up the next day, okay, and go to work like ain't nothing happened. These bitches are sexually corrupted at this point, man. All right? Let's get this precept right here. This is Proverbs 11:22. It says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, okay? And that's what a lot of these women are, okay? They're a jewel of gold in a swine's snout. And ultimately what that's talking about is, a lot of these women, they're beautiful. The biggest whores, the biggest cum dumps are beautiful. You know what I mean? This woman right here, I wouldn't say like she's a 10 or something like that, but you know what I mean? She's on the attractive side, right? she's on the attractive side, and I could see why, another nigga that, that find her appearance attractive. I can see why he would say she's a 10. She's on the attractive side for sure. Okay. So she's that jewel of gold, right? Her appearance it appears as a jewel of gold. It appears as gold. Like, man, look how beautiful she is. She's sexy. She got a fat ass, right? She's gold on the outside, but her spirit is an abomination. So it's it'd be the same as if you had a jewel of gold and you put it in a pig's nose. You put it anywhere near a pig, man. All right, and the pigs are the most disgusting, abominable animals, okay, to walk this earth. Okay, so once that gold gets tainted by that pig, okay, that gold is pretty much it's invaluable now. All right, it's invaluable. If you take a piece of gold out of a swine's snout and then you try to take it to the pawn shop and ask them what could you get for it, they're going to give you a significantly lower price than what it's worth. Because, if you just told them like, yeah, I just took this out of a pig, you know what I mean? They're going to be like, huh? Yeah, we ain't able to really give you the full price because the value has dropped. So a lot of these women, their value is very low, okay, because of their spirit, because of all these sexual partners they had, all of this sexual experience, man. That shit damages the vibration of a woman. It corrupts a woman's mind. It fucks her head up, man. Okay. It says, so is a fair woman, which is without discretion. Okay. Now let's get that word discretion. It says discretion. It says the quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information. You see, basically a woman that has no filter. Okay. A woman that has no filter. All right. And a lot of these women ain't really got no filter. Okay. And you know what? It's so bad now that a woman, she don't have to really talk as much to not have no discretion. Look at how they dress. You know what I mean? Look at how they walk. She's with her boyfriend. She's supposed to be on a date with her boyfriend, but she's sitting eyeing every man that walks through the door, giving flirtatious signals to men, knowing that she got a husband, she got a man. That's without discretion. Okay, she don't have no discretion. She don't have no filter. She has no restraints. See, the Spirit of the Lord, okay, is supposed to give these women restraint. You see, they supposed to have some sort of restraint. Like, nah, that's just a line I would never cross. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. That's too far. But now there is no such thing as too far with these women, man. Okay, these women are sodomites. You know what I mean? They fucking around with rectums and shit. That's fucking polluted, man. Okay, you a female fucking around with another man's rectum. Okay, you meet these women. You talk to these women nowadays. A lot of these women, they won't even want to have sex with you unless they could play with your rectum or unless you play with their rectum, man. Right? Just a sexual, all-out perverse demon that is latched on to these women. And you can blame Esau Edom, the so-called white man, because Esau Edom, he's the one that's pushing these enchantments and putting out these goddamn spells and these images to where these women feel as though the only way to be cool, the only way to be the baddest bitch on the block, okay, you got to be the biggest hoe. You got to be the biggest hoe. That's your claim to fame as a female in this society. Okay. Now, what a lot of these women don't know, okay, is that because of this behavior, they're getting ready to be judged by the Lord. Okay. See, these niggas that's on these podcasts, these niggas that's doing these little, shows and shit. If you notice, a lot of these dudes that's outside of the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and these dudes that had these little platforms, if you notice, all of these niggas is trying to find a solution. You know what I mean? because, men have common sense to know right now that these women are fucked up mentally, spiritually, and physically. It ain't hard to see. Something's wrong with them. They're defective. You know what I mean? It's like if you got like a rabid dog in your house and your dog is walking around the house, pacing around the house slow, foaming at the mouth. You know what I mean? Obviously, something's wrong with the dog. That's where these women are spiritually, and men can see that. And these men are trying to figure out a solution. Okay, how can we? What's the way to solve this problem with all these hoes? You know what I mean? We need to tell them that they need to be queens. They need to be innocent again. We need to tell them that a virgin is valued. We need to tell them that you shouldn't have sex with every man. Okay, and these women, they hear that shit and they don't give a fuck. Okay, that's not what's gonna solve the problem. All right. In fact, that's gonna put more of a pride on them, because these women are proud of their liberation. They proud of their sexual experience at this point. The only way you can solve this problem is the judgment of the Lord, and the judgment of the Lord is death, because these women, they got to be restarted. They're too far gone, right? A lot of the times when a computer gets a virus, okay, there's some viruses that can be cured with an external software. And then there's some viruses that completely shut your computer down, and you got to get a whole nother computer. There's nothing you can do for that computer. These women, they got a virus in them, and there's nothing you could do to them but destroy them. Okay, put them through a harsh judgment, so that way they learn their lesson. Because they not, as we just read in Proverbs 30, they not finna take accountability. You lead them to their own devices. They would rather not take accountability for what they've been doing. So they're not going to do it if they don't have to. All right. So the Lord is going to have to make them take accountability. And that's going to come through all of the calamities that's getting ready to hit this place. Famine, martial law, civil war. All right. Natural disasters, animals ripping people apart. See, women are going to get caught up in that. Women are going to get caught up in all of that, man. OK. And these women, they're getting ready to suffer something painful. But that's how they going to stop. That's the only way they going to stop. They too far gone, and ain't no negotiating with them no more. It ain't no talking to them no more. Okay? Maybe back in the 90s, niggas could have talked to them and talked some sense into them. But this is 2024, baby. Okay? And these women are proud of their sexual liberation. All right? So let's go ahead and get this last script, proving what I just said. This is Isaiah 4:4. It says, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion. And what is that filth? The part of that filth is that sexual demon that they got in them, man. The Lord got to wash that away. Okay? That's a demon, man. That's the demon that these women got in them today. This is beyond mankind's control at this point. Okay? It's spiritual wickedness going on. Okay? It's some spiritual shit going on with them, man. Okay? This is beyond, a nigga coming out with a podcast or, niggas trying to bring women on their platform and have a one-on-one discussion about why she's doing what she's doing. No, she has deep embedded filth, a deep embedded demon inside of her, man. Okay? That has to be washed away by the Lord. Okay? It says, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the mist thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. That's how you gonna get rid of that demon out of these women, by the spirit of judgment. Okay? And like I said, that's gonna come in various forms, man. Martial law, World War III, Civil War, famine, and other things, man. All right? A lot more other things. A lot of these women are getting ready to be sexually abused. Okay, to the point of, to the point to where, they're going to die from that. So much trauma. These niggas going to be sexually abusing them. RAPE. They're going to be hitting them with that so hard that a lot of these women is just going to die because of that. You see? But that's going to be the judgment. That's going to be the judgment of the Lord on their ass, man. And when somebody receives judgment, that's when they think upon all that evil and demonic shit that they've been doing. Because these women, they know what they doing, man. All right. Don't think that these women are just completely oblivious and they don't know what they doing. No, they know exactly what they doing. Trust me. All right. They all know they selling out. They all know that they've given their life to Satan full blown. All right. It says by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. That's the you could say that's the nuclear missiles, man. You see, the nuclear missiles is gonna stop all of this madness, man. All right, a lot of these pretty bad bitches is gonna get caught up in that nuclear fire, man. When America gets destroyed, it's gonna be a lot of bad bitches in that shit caught up in that fire, man. All right, and a lot of these women, they're gonna be reborn in the kingdom, and they're gonna be daughters of Zion. All right. And they're going to come up the right way. But, you know, I mean, we're in the rudiments of the devil right now. So a lot of these women, they grew up single mother households. They mama's a hoe. You know what I mean? She grew up watching music videos with bitches shaking their ass. And all she know, a lot of these women, all they know, women like this, all she know is just to slut out. That's how she's been surviving this whole time. All right. Bitches like Brittany Renner, man. Okay. That's all they know is just be loose with their body. Okay. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Shalom.